my god, it's so funny.
We're cutting right in, by the way.
Oh, we're live?
Oh, just no interest,
no
intro
screen.
Because
that's what we said.
This is us right here. Oh, I thought we were gonna just say intro. Well, this is the intro. Hi, everybody.
You can still say it. Intro.
Welcome back to the Danger Podcast. It's another beautiful Sunday morning at about almost fucking noon. Because I was transported the baby here this morning. She's good
work. It's not easy carting the baby around.
Yeah, it was fucking...
Yeah, long drive, too.
She was not stoked on it either. Everybody keeps saying, like, oh, the baby's going to sleep so good in the car, blah, blah, blah. Nope.
Who says that?
Everybody,
That's
dude.
liars,
They're just like,
dude.
you get the baby in the car, they just cock right out. And I'm like, nah, that's not what happens at all.
No.
She hates being in the car.
I'm not surprised. I always hated being in the car. I still hate being in the car.
Yeah.
Cars are unnatural, and they should be banned everywhere.
Yeah. Honestly, no, you're probably right, dude.
I feel strongly about that.
Rolling death machines.
Yeah.
Nobody should have one.
It should be trains.
Trains
and planes, dude, and that's it.
Planes.
Maybe no balloons, not balloons. I'm going balloons, dude.
I don't think any of this is safe. I don't think any
We
of
shouldn't be traveling up in the air that much anyway.
Now, what's that safe about just walking at every destination?
Well, I'll tell you what's safe about it is when everyone's doing it and there's no cars to run into you.
Yeah.
That's safe.
That's true, but you know what you're a lot more susceptible to?
Bear attacks?
Yes.
Well,
hit the nail right on the head.
We just don't hang out with bears that much. We just congregate where the bears don't congregate, like out in the open. You know what I mean?
Would we keep the roads, or are we just going to get...
Well, obviously we're not going to spend millions of dollars destroying the roads.
People are going to get eaten by bears, dude. Bears are going to make a big comeback with their cars.
Well... That's a natural order.
That's true. That's true, man.
Taking the car predator out of the picture that we created. I don't know,
dude. Imagine how slow the response is going to be when the internet goes up. That's going to be weak.
That's just something we'd have to live with.
Electricity, that's going to be super.
You'd have to walk an electrician there. You'd have to walk to the electrician's house and be like, "Yo, get over here. Take a look at this."
He'd have to
walk there. Anymore. He'd look at it. He'd be like, "Oh, now I know what tools I need. I'll be right back."
Could we say that utility workers can have cars?
No, dude, no one. Total 100% ban. They fucking ride their bikes and shit.
What are we gonna do with
horses, dude? Horses, carriages and shit.
Okay, what is really your problem with cars? What's the deal, man?
Dangerous.
Okay, number one for sure.
Loud. Emissions, pollution, noise pollution. My ears, I get car sick.
This is.
I'm on number 8, dude. I'm on number 8.
3 of those are the same one. The noise a car makes.
Dude, everything. There's nothing that's cool about a car. The production, the fossil fuels, dude. Harvesting steel and like magnets and shit. Fucking, we're filling them with helium and they're floating away. There's just too many problems, dude. And then we don't even have enough helium for balloons in the future, so we gotta cut it back on cars.
Nah, man. Nah, it's just not gonna work now.
100% no car society.
That's a nice thought, but that'll never work now. Maybe 100 years ago?
Maybe, you could do, bulldozers and stuff, I guess. Heavy machinery is okay. Maybe no trains, dude. We still got trains though. Trains can still we'll throw cargo on trains and shit.
Yeah, and then we're gonna have to make huge trains that transport people to and from. Yeah. Dude, what about the bus, man? At least the bus. Too dangerous. That's a lot of people.
No, how about a what do they call it? Like a tramway or something.
Like a trolley.
Like a trolley. That runs
everything
on
is
electricity or something. It's connected to a grid. Teleporters. What about teleporters?
Oh, the fucking...
That's going to solve everything,
The future on
when you can download yourself and then cut and copy yourself somewhere else.
Yeah.
Go through the internet. When you can copy yourself to the clipboard and get pasted in a different country.
Dude. And then,
that's just going to be so tight.
You know when you accidentally copy something over the thing you wanted to paste?
Weak, dude.
You get a past version of yourself. You're
that might not be
3 years ago.
That might not be so bad, dude.
And you just show up and you're like,
nah, man, I don't want to live in the internet. I don't want to live.
Too late.
I don't
Are you
want to.
kidding
No,
me?
I don't want to be a digital thing. I would
Whoa,
never.
And then we're broadcasting
He
your
says on a
image
podcast.
digitally.
Dude, no. Like, I'll live infinitely on the internet right now, but I don't have to download my consciousness to
Yeah.
the internet
Yeah,
and live infinitely. And I'll probably pass on that.
yeah, mortal body for sure. Not trying to be a bionicle.
That'd be cool.
I'd be a bionicle.
That'd be way cool.
Shit,
Yeah,
fuck
if
it.
I get
Didn't they like roll up into a ball or something?
some of them.
Some of them. The good ones, the flexible ones. Shit, they came in a tube.
I got a bunch of those for Christmas one year, and I don't know, I spent so much time just putting all of them together.
Yeah.
But by the end, I could like put one together by memory without the fucking instructions.
Oh shit.
They do the
Assemble,
little... Are
disassemble.
you talking about like the ball one that like you press the thing and it like ran?
I think so.
That was one
I
of the
think
coolest
some
things that
of them,
Lego
yeah.
ever did.
Yeah.
Lego's fucking the best shit ever. though.
Lego is the best
Yeah,
shit.
I can't
ever.
wait for the baby to start being interested in like blocks and building
Yeah.
and Legos. I
Yeah.
mean,
Dude,
I'm
that,
just gonna have
that
Legos
is
that
a
I
huge
play with.
upside. Yeah, is that you can buy Legos just like nonstop.
yeah,
That's a great excuse to buy Legos as a kid.
they're so expensive, dude.
They are.
It's kind of ridiculous.
It's so funny because I've been looking at I was looking at like per brick pricing of Lego recently, and I was like, there's like this website, I think it's called Bricklink, and like it's like some like black market Legos, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like it's just like a whole bunch of sellers and shit selling Legos, and like you can get them for like 2 cents a Lego, you know what I mean? And you can sort it by brick, and like,
Oh god, that's like giving me anxiety just thinking about it.
is it? Dude, I'm
Just
like getting hard. Exploding about the percent cost of Legos. I don't know what it is.
Oh my god.
They are expensive though, like the sets. They must make fucking bank, dude. Lego must be the richest motherfuckers right now.
Yeah. Oh, probably because their business never stops, dude. Everybody just keeps making kids.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they got Legoland. Genius, dude. It's just a bunch of.
I've never been to Legoland.
They already got everything just laying around. Like Legoland didn't cost them any money. They had to buy
What
the
is
building.
Legoland?
It's just like it's an amusement park that's made out of Legos. Like there's a bunch of exhibits. Everything is Legos.
Regular Legos or like life-size Legos? If we were like a Lego man, and the bricks would they be to scale?
The one that I remember the most.
You went to Legoland?
I never went. No.
Oh.
No. I really, really fucking want to go because it's so
Yeah.
cool.
Where is it? New York or something?
I don't
Fucking France?
Probably Florida, where every fucking
Florida?
other thing is.
Yeah. Okay.
But I remember as a kid seeing pictures from Legoland of like life-size polar bears that they built
Whoa.
with the Legos.
With regular size Legos.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's like a full-scale polar bear.
Dude, wouldn't you love to build a full scale polar bear in Lego? And wouldn't you
If I had
need
the
to
time?
know the per price, you know? Wouldn't you need to research that?
Not if you're at Legoland.
So we've got
But yeah.
Legoland California Theme Park, Legoland Discovery Center Philadelphia, another Discovery Center Atlanta.
What's a discovery?
You guys
Dallas,
want to take a field
Kansas
trip to the
City.
one in Philly? Maybe that's where we'll go for your bachelor party, Joe. Legoland? You want to hit Legoland first?
Yo, that would be fucking
That
sweet.
would be pretty sweet.
Dude,
I don't.
can we go to Build-A-Bear too?
Can I tell you? I think there's a rule at Legoland that you have to bring children. I don't think you're allowed to just go as an adult.
What?
I'm pretty sure.
That can't be true. That is not true.
Joe.
How to get into Legoland?
Joe.
How to break into Legoland?
Crush James.
I couldn't go to Legoland?
Not without a child.
So I'm going to look at specifically the Discovery Center, not the theme park.
Okay.
I feel like that can't be true for the theme park
We'll see.
because that's got to have like
Mhm.
roller coasters and shit.
Mhm.
But for the Discovery Center, let's find out.
What's the Discovery Center?
I don't know, dude.
If I
You
can't
discover
go,
shit.
I'm gonna be crying.
Oh my god, tickets. Let's go
You
to
better
tickets.
have a niece or nephew soon, or something. Make your own baby.
What?
Go to Legoland in like 4 years. Probably like 5.
I bet Joe will pop out a kid in not too long. He'll be my ticket.
I don't know, dude. I wouldn't count on it.
I don't think you can go. I don't think you can go with Joe's kid.
Why not, dude?
I don't know, because they can't prove it's his. I guess they can't
They
prove
can't
it's
prove
yours.
it's mine, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless it has a beard.
They do a Mari DNA test every time somebody walks in with a child. You are not the father. Like, fuck. Either somebody. Oh,
Please note,
that'd be
adults
rough.
must be accompanied by a child to visit the center.
Well-
So you need a child chaperone.
Dude,
Yeah, you can't just be a grown man.
can't
walking
they?
up in
Can't they
Legoland.
take into account my mental state?
I could tell him. I could. We'll walk in together, and I'll be like, "Look,
This kid's 12.
he's
He
in
stopped
his-
aging at 12.
he's basically gonna be 10 forever.
He has the mental capacity. There was an accident. He has the mental capacity of a 12-year-old. So
He's
say that.
stuck. He's stuck being a 12-year-old forever.
And I'll just act
Have you
like his mind.
seen 50 First Dates? He's kind of like if Drew Barrymore got stuck when she was 10.
Yeah.
I actually liked that movie. I don't remember it
I-
that well.
It
Is that Adam
too.
Sandler
It's-
again?
yeah.
We're talking about
Yeah,
Adam
dude.
Sandler, dude. This is the Adam Sandler
He just
podcast.
made classics, man.
He was pretty good. He gets a lot of hate.
I wonder. I haven't watched 50 First Dates in years, so I wonder.
It probably doesn't
now.
hold up, I feel like.
I wonder now.
But
if
maybe
would
it
be.
does. I don't know.
If
All
it
right,
gets
next
me,
stream, we'll watch it.
yeah.
there we
If
go.
it gets me to
51st
laugh
Dates.
one good time, like I'll call it a win for.
Can we do it where, like, we'll do it MST3K, right? We'll watch 51st Dates, but I'm going to the whole time, every time Drew Barrymore resets or whatever, I'm going to reset too. And I'm going to think that it's my birthday party or something. Woo! So great to be turning 23!
No, you gotta be 10, dude.
10,
Otherwise
that's
you're not
right. I
getting
thought I
into
can't get into
Legoland.
Legoland. Yeah, you're right.
You
You're
forgot.
right.
You can't have slip ups like that at Legoland. They will kick you out.
You're totally right, dude. I can't wait for Sapphire to come out. Which starter are you gonna get? This is my 10-year-old.
I'll
This
be
may be a 10.
right back.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna see if I can calm the baby down real quick.
Leaving us for
I
the
know.
child again.
It's like he likes her better or something.
Yeah, dude. What's so great about the baby? Why don't you hang out with me, Matt? I don't know. It'd be hard to. I don't think I could pass as a 10-year-old. It's not gonna happen. I don't think I could keep up a 10-year-old character for too long. I'd break too easily.
I mean, how long do you think you'll want to spend?
Fully commit to it. Hey, this is good research. I'll learn how to be younger through this baby.
Okay.
I'm gonna scoop this.
How are you ever gonna get over
How
here?
am I gonna get this baby in here, dude? There we go. Okay.
Alright, that bright light isn't
Baby.
That's
disorienting or anything.
She'll be alright. Little baby. Baby girl. No, my sweetie.
We got a baby on the
You gonna
show.
do your diaper, huh? Anybody listening with headphones, go fuck yourself.
Okay, like me?
Alright, we're gonna walk this little girl around.
We didn't peek the
good to see
microphone
you.
real bad.
Yo, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Oh, my girl.
I don't really expect a baby to be aware of the need to not peek a microphone.
Oh no! You don't learn that until you're 14 at least.
Of course, we peek the microphone all the time, so whatever.
Probably, yeah.
Nah,
I don't even look at
truly.
it ever.
I rarely do.
Yeah, will you show them Spider-Man?
Yes. Yes, I will.
I found the best version of Spider-Man
put-
online.
I'll put this over here so that you can comment on it as we
Oh, dude, no comment needed. I think it explains itself. If you want to hire a Spider-Man, I found the Spider-Man for you.
It is so hard to see that over there.
Yeah. Convincing. There's nothing I love more than this video.
And I
You
don't
need-
get it.
You don't get it.
You wanna pause the stream real quick?
Okay.
Go
I might be a little while. That's all.
go to Amazon reviews, and if you're looking to hire Spider-Man, you need to look no further than Amazon reviews for Spider-Man costumes, because this is the kind of top-tier talent that you're gonna get. Look at him climb that thing. Has anything ever made you think Miles Morales more than that? That was amazing, wasn't it? I'm hiring this.
Possibly any other representation of Miles Morales.
What do you mean?
I think. Yeah, no, I think every single other version of Miles Morales that I've ever seen has made me think Miles Morales more than that.
Was it more convincing than that?
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you see Into the Spider-Verse?
I don't think that performance really captured the same things that this one did. Like when
No, that's definitely true. It didn't capture the same things. But it did capture Miles Morales a little bit better.
I did see Into the Spider-Verse. It was good. Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was great. It's the best Spider-Man movie in years, but I'm just saying, get that Spider-Man back up. I'm just
I
saying.
don't know why you didn't just make it loop endlessly.
If maybe we had a version like this. That's compelling, dude. That's television.
I like how you totally flipped the script. Like, before the show, you were busting on this so hard. And now you're like, look how convincing. I know it's in jest,
I love it.
but you were like, this is awful. Look how bad this guy is.
No, I never said that. This is the best performance art I've ever seen. This is the #1 video of all time. Get those Spider-Mans back. Don't let me exist a single second without Spider-Mans dancing behind my head. It's majestic. It's beautiful. It's timeless. It's amazing.
Where is that window, dude?
Dude, the best part is when that leg goes up and he thinks there's a shelf higher up than it is, and there's nothing. He's full of. Oh my god. Look at. I bet he could climb. I want to see that man climb a tree. I want to see how he would tackle it in that Spider-Man suit.
Alright, I set it to loop so that we don't
Did
have
you
to.
really?
Yeah.
There's a loop?
Yeah. You go to properties, and then you click loop.
Wow. That's amazing.
That's what I do with all the videos that we just throw out there for no
Oh,
reason.
so yeah, now I was editing together a 40-second version like a fucking chump. Then I was going to save that, and I was going to edit 3 of the 40-second versions together and make it like 2 minutes and 30 seconds
Yeah,
or
that was
whatever.
entirely unnecessary.
Damn. That's the way I would do it, the dumb way. I'm just saying, Tobey Maguire, he did a good job, but it's time to pass the torch. We need young talent like this Spider-Man. Look, it's in slow
Yeah, why is it
now.
Why is it in slow
Dude,
mo?
because you don't want to miss a fucking second of this. That's why. You gotta see all the moves this guy pulls. He's like Bruce Lee. You know what I mean? Like, they can't capture all his moves and the frame rates. Look at that shit. What is that pose? Dude, this is mysterious. I can't believe I'm gonna watch his foot in slow-mo. This is gonna be too funny to me. Watch the switch, dude. Just imagine him going up the building, right? He's pushing off. He's launching up. Look at that. He just gained like 10 feet in that single leap. I don't know. I just think this kid's going places. This kid's gifted.
James. If Matt doesn't come back, this is gonna be the whole stream, isn't it?
Well,
This
as
is the
long as
whole
I can
stream.
see it, then yeah, I'll be caught in a loop. Dude, when you hit that loop, the checkbox on the loop,
Yeah.
that applies to me too. You just
Okay.
put me in a loop of loving that Spider-Man kid.
I wish I hadn't done that. I'm being honest.
I'm very easily loopable. Alright, well, let's pause the stream since that's what Matt wanted. We'll go hang out with his baby. We'll make his baby happy. And then who knows what'll happen. The fucking sky's the limit after that, right?
I don't know what we mean by pause the stream.
I don't either.
Do I just throw up the intro screen and let that play for a little while, or
You know, I don't know what
Do
to
I
make
end
an
the stream?
executive decision. I have no idea
I'm not a
either.
professional.
Uh-oh.
We pause.
We're not.
No.
Okay.
We're about to figure that out, though.
No,
We're
that's fine.
talking about it. We got a sleeping baby on the street.
Yeah, we got a sleeping baby, but we don't have to be like especially quiet. Should be alright.
Oh,
This
dude.
this is the whispering podcast.
We'll move the mic up and do the whisper podcast. It'll be rad.
Sweet girl. Welcome to the baby podcast.
Welcome to the Raising a Child podcast. Everything's very quiet when you're raising a child, except for when it's very loud.
Like right now, as I move the microphone and it makes it peak.
The child determines the mood. If the child is quiet, you're quiet.
We really don't have to be like that quiet. She's definitely gonna sleep. This is the first she's been back to sleep. She'll be alright. We don't, should be cool.
Dude, is she sneezing? What is that?
No,
It's
she's
just
like,
like a little.
she's still like calming down from crying. You're all sad girl. You're a sad girl. That's my baby.
I know the feeling. I've been there, baby.
I know, yeah, man.
It's rough. It's rough out there.
Yeah. She's a good baby, yeah. Nice and chill. I know. You had a rough day. I know you had a rough day.
This is the calm you down as if you're a baby podcast. This is the episode where if you want to pretend you're a baby, just listen to this with your eyes closed.
Yeah.
Put a warm pillow on your back or something. Microwave your pillow. Stick your pillow in the oven, and then. and
We're
then listen to
we're
this
suggesting that they burn their house down. Just to feel like a baby.
as they listen to this.
Well, that's what a baby would do if a baby put a pillow in the oven. Just forget about it and
Yeah.
take a nap.
Yeah, it's very baby-like of you. It's okay, baby. Who's a good baby?
Put your pillow in the oven.
Close your eyes, your viewers. Who's a good baby?
Yeah.
Just had so much milk, didn't you, baby? Belly's feeling full.
James, don't you want to be a dad, dude? Have
Not especially.
a tiny person scream at you all the time?
Not especially.
It's pretty cool.
I do see the draws. I'm sure I would enjoy some aspects of it, but I'm not gonna rush to that.
You got a lady these days? I feel like I never ask. You seen anybody?
Not really.
No,
No.
it's probably for the best. Yeah.
Flings here and there. I'm a player nowadays.
You're a rambling man.
I'm just a rambling man. Yeah. I'm a fucking hustler now.
Yeah.
It's too hard, dude. I don't know how you coexist with a person like that. I can't coexist with people like that.
It's not easy, but it's not the worst thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
I think my life is better.
Well, you probably found the right person to be doing that.
Yeah.
With. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's hard. I don't think it happens as often
probably not.
as it should. I mean, people are fucking getting divorced.
I don't know if it's really for everybody.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
Like, being married is good for me,
Yeah.
but like for other people, I wouldn't. There's people I wouldn't even suggest it to. Like, the last thing they need to do is get married.
Yeah. Well, there's definitely a wrong time to get married. Joe has a question for you, I think.
Did I?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, right. When we were talking about dangerous advice.
Yeah, Joe.
Yes.
Joe has some dangerous advice question.
Right. Okay, so you're married.
Yeah.
How does my wedding night work? Like, what am I supposed to? How do things work? Right? Like, you do things.
What do you do on
What
the
do you
day
do,
that you get
man?
married?
I don't know. We had dinner. We
Okay,
didn't even.
That's good. Full
we
stomach.
didn't even we had like a little wedding. Like, it was us, the officiant, and a photographer. And then when we were done with the wedding, we just like went out to eat, and then we went out dancing. And then we banged.
Whoa.
Right, that's the part I'm asking about. Like,
Oh,
how
is
does
that the part?
work?
Did you?
How does? Oh, you're asking.
Oh, it's Joe's first time.
Oh.
They're chaste, you see.
Okay, so here's what you do. You're gonna pull your little willy out, and you're gonna put it on the table. And,
You weren't intended to have a baby in your hand when I asked you this question.
and you're gonna punch your ding dong a couple times, right?
What?
Just a couple.
Warming it up.
And then,
Okay.
and then put it on a plate and offer it up. And if she
Okay.
if she refuses,
Divorce her.
divorce.
Well, wait. Can't I just get it annulled because we didn't consummate?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's not the
Yep.
same thing.
It's annulled. Yeah.
I think
See, I know
after
how
she,
it works.
I
Sounds
think
scary.
after she watches you put your ding dong on a table and punch it a couple of times, she's gonna be in for a divorce too.
Yeah,
she's like, I'm down,
she's
dude.
like, never mind.
Oops. Wrong guy.
Dude, how funny would it be? What if that's what it's like when you're, what is that called? Abstinence? When you abstain until marriage?
Yeah.
What if, what if on your wedding night you're still like super kinky? You've got some sort of weird, like, you've already like fully developed kink, you know what I
Like-
mean? But
like-
you just haven't explored it at all yet.
Like
You're
that's
like,
that's
all right, pee on my face. You know what I mean? Here we are.
Yeah, let's
Start
let's go.
pissing.
And she's like, what?
She's like, wait, what?
His whole fantasy has been to like get married and then put his ding dong on the fucking kitchen table and punch it.
Yeah.
That's what he's been
Covered in
fantasizing about.
ketchup.
Dude, I can't imagine. Dude,
Those
like,
aren't even the weirdest things. I can't even, you know what I mean?
if you wait until marriage, you're probably so repressed by the time you actually like do it.
Dude,
You're gonna be
wait.
into some super weird
On
like
your wedding night, it's like, okay, you dress up as a devil, I'm gonna dress up as an angel.
yeah, just like some actually psychotic shit.
What if, say you're not a virgin, and then suddenly you
I don't
develop
get
this
it.
kink.
You've
of,
lost me.
I get turned on sleeping with my wife, but you're not married, so it's like now I just have to wait until I'm married.
That's your whole.
That's your kink.
to just have regular marital sex.
You develop a marital sex kink, and you're not married, so you just gotta now you have to wait.
You just bang.
Well, you
You
can
know.
watch porn when abstaining, right?
He
Or
only
no?
wants to do it once a
But it
week
doesn't turn
too.
him on.
But it's like between married couples. That wouldn't work for.
No, it's his wife.
It's his. It's got to be his. He's
wa-
got to own this
He
one.
wants to have regular missionary sex once a week.
once a week. Dude, that's too often. Are you kidding?
What?
That's once every other month.
Once? Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it's like being a married man. I just hear him complaining all the time.
It's like not
Those
that.
bastards.
It's like not that bad, dude. It's like, honestly, like I'm becoming a better human being by living with somebody else.
Whoa.
You know.
Yeah, probably.
But
yeah.
like, it's
I'm
definitely
not ready to become a better human being.
Yeah, dude, it's a slow roll.
I can't accept that responsibility right now.
It definitely doesn't come overnight.
Dude, anybody would be so pissed, I feel like, if they lived with me. I like trash my shit so hard. Like this morning I woke up and there's like, I don't even know that I have like a TV tray, right? And there was as many empty bottles of like cider and beer and like, like I had spilled weed on the table.
James needed
and,
to like put some
there
stuff
was, like,
down.
a
He just takes
dirty-
one arm and just slides it across the table onto the floor. He's like, well, I don't live with anybody, so.
There was like a dirty like pizza paper towel that used to have a pizza in it. It was just like disgusting,
Just
what I
grab it
mean?
and throw it behind you.
And yeah, that's what I do. I open up the window and toss it in my neighbor's yard.
That's smart.
But
And then it looks like he did it.
Yeah, exactly.
he's
He
like-
looks like the pig.
He's like,
He's too old to do anything about
how
it.
do I keep throwing these bottles here? I don't even drink.
He doesn't
this
remember.
stuff."
He has dementia. Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a great
It's perfect.
setup.
And then when he comes over,
But
and
if I
keep-
lived with someone, they would probably morally object to it. You know.
it's only one way to find out.
Yeah. Put him to the test.
You're interviewing your roommate, and while you're talking, just throw stuff out the window.
See what they do.
What do you think about that?
How about that? They'd be like, if they were like nice and taught something, I stay. No, I don't throw. Actually, I do. I toss Toby's water out the window into my neighbor's yard because he gets all the food into it, and you can't toss it in the garbage because it's still like half full of water. You know, he just ruins it with his food. And you can't toss it in the sink because then his food gets in the sink and it'll clog the fucking sink. So you gotta take it and you gotta dump it. I don't have a yard myself, you know.
Yeah.
So I dump it in the neighbor's yard.
You're
The
gonna
fuck else am I gonna do?
grow a cat food tree.
I think I might.
Yeah, that'd be pretty alright. But then you'd have to go on your neighbor's property to harvest the cat food.
It's gonna grow up right to the window, and I'll just pluck it right off the cat food tree and feed it to my cat.
Just throw Toby into the
into the tree. Yeah, and then
Go on.
are you done? All right, come
Yeah.
on.
No,
I get
he's-
scratched to
He's
shit every
like,
time.
he's like, I'm just gonna live here, dog. It's all here.
He probably would live in the tree, that bastard.
Next to the house.
No, he loves attention too much. That cat fucking loves attention.
Toby's pretty sweet.
Yeah, he needs people to be petting.
You know what else loves attention? This baby, dude. Like, so much attention. Like me all the time.
Yeah, selfish, really.
It's cool. She'll be chill. She'll be chill when she's older.
Maybe.
I think she'll be pretty righteous, dude.
But you also.
Or she'll just, watch her be like a little boy and she's just like kicking holes in my walls and like writing on everything.
Destructive, yeah.
Yeah. I was super destructive as a kid.
Yeah.
I broke shit all the time
I-
just cause I don't know.
Yeah. I am not surprised. Nothing about that surprises me.
I just I broke shit all the time, and then I'd lie about it. Like I'd lie
Yeah.
about shit all the
Oh
time.
yeah. I'd get mad too. I remember one time I got locked on the porch as a joke or something. Cause I was probably being annoying, and they were like, "Can we fucking get rid of this kid for a little bit?" So they like locked me on the porch, you know. And I had a Thomas the Tank Engine train or something, and it was like a glass door, and I just like busted in the window and like cracked real bad.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because I was pissed. I was like, "Don't leave me out here, you
You
motherfucker!"
broke the window.
And I just put a really bad crack in it, and then like we never replaced it. And like growing up, like I was like 15, and I was like, "What is that crack from?" And like, "Oh, you busted that in with the Thomas the Tank Engine because you're pissed." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I seem to remember that." And you just like witness the damage as you grow older.
It wasn't something you forgot. It was just something you wanted to remind people you were capable of.
Yeah,
Be like,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
what was that from again?
Don't
Yeah, that's right. Don't mess with me.
yeah, don't chain me up.
I'll break your shit.
Because I'll fuck you up. I'll break this whole house down. Bring the house down with me. But yeah, look forward to that, baby. Maybe someday you'll grow up and see the havoc you ruck.
I like to
Wrecked.
hope that she'll just want to like sit around and color. That would be great. I'd love to just sit around and color.
Dude, she's half your kid, right?
Yeah. But who knows, dude? No, I've always imagined she's gonna like grow up to be a doctor or something, like
Always
Like-
imagine.
not be into music or anything, and just like not be into anything. She just wants to go home and sit under a bare bulb on a wooden chair.
And
That's it.
research.
Just do nothing. Just sit there.
How do you become a doctor? Just sitting there doing nothing. She would be a terrible
She's
doctor.
just that smart, dude, that she doesn't need to do
Just
any
goes
extra
home
studying.
and sits for 10 hours. And it's like, well, time to start my shift. I think I'll cut someone's heart out today.
She doesn't ever sleep.
You know when you're reading an article or looking at anything on the internet, and there's all the clickbait article titles underneath,
Yeah.
and every now and again one of them just gets you, and you're like,
You
"Here we
take the
go,"
bait,
and you
you
click
take the
on
bait.
it, and you go.
Uh-huh.
So this one got me, but I was at work, so I didn't go into the rabbit hole and actually read it.
Right,
I
right.
just saw the article title, and it stuck with me,
resonated.
and I was like, I can't stop thinking about this. And it was about this person who would walk 12 hours to get to work, and
It wasn't real,
and
Joe.
then the CEO found out, and this is what happened, and I
Joe,
didn't click on it.
It wasn't real.
But I'm thinking about it while I'm sitting at work. So if you have a 12-hour walk to work, that means you have a 12-hour walk from work. That's an entire day you're spending a whole day to and from work, and you're doing what, an 8-hour shift on top of that?
I can't imagine.
So,
he probably walks.
There's no way.
You
Well,
can't
You
be
can't work
yeah.
2 days in a row.
right. Well, they
Yeah.
would probably work part time. They probably only worked like Tuesday and Friday or something.
You don't think maybe he camps out like close to work or something?
Well, that was my next thought was, okay,
Probably
so then he
camped at the office or whatever.
So yeah, maybe he works 5 days a week, so he walks 12 hours on Sunday,
Yeah. Into
chills in
Monday.
the area, works Monday through Friday, and then walks home Friday after work.
Could be.
I don't know.
And
Maybe-
this is what happened. So you didn't find out what happened.
No, I
CEO
didn't find
noticed, and this is what happened. He
Yeah,
said,
well-
"You're fired. Work somewhere closer to home, you idiot.
Right.
You can't walk here."
He was like, yeah, I could get him a car, but like maybe just a new pair of sneakers.
Those shoes you're wearing, they don't look comfortable enough for a 12-hour walk, so I got you these.
Yeah.
What are the Nike like butt lifters? You know what I'm talking about? What are
Oh,
those called?
Like the Johns that like are supposed to give
The
you a
shape
workout.
ups.
Yeah.
the shape ups. Here's some shape ups.
Oh, he's like, yo, your ass is terrible.
Yeah.
Can't believe you walk
I'm
12
sick-
hours and you still look like you don't have
Sick
an
of your
ass.
pancake ass.
Yeah.
Put on these shape ups.
There was like some class action lawsuit against those. Apparently, they were like destroying people's back.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Nice.
There's no way walking like that is like good for you.
How much for a pair of shape ups? Can we get some shape ups?
I'll bet you 10 to 1 they get discontinued.
Guys, if you donate the money, I'll wear these shape ups all week to work. Or I'll die because I'll roll my ankle and fall under the forklift. All it takes is $50. And I'll die for you.
Skechers
It's
shape
true.
ups?
Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so-
Skechers. What did I say? Nike?
Sears.com. I got Sears, dude.
Oh shit, they're still
It did
around.
not take you to Sears.com, did it?
Dude, that was one of the first results. Sears.com.
How much is a pair, dude?
How much is
Um,
Sears right now? Because I could probably buy a Sears.
You could almost definitely buy a Sears.
Is there men's shape ups?
I'm
Or
not even
they-
finding shape ups. It's just giving me Skechers results. Amazon.
You
Wait,
gotta-
no, Skechers.com.
You
Here we
gotta
go.
check, like, if they're still legal.
Skechers.com for shape ups 2.0.
Oh,
Oh, they're the
I
ones
want
that
the
don't give
1.0.
you scoliosis.
You gotta hit eBay for
This
the
item is
1.0.
out of stock or no
It's
longer
like
available.
old, it's like old Ford
but
logo.
they were $65 when they were. in
Oh,
stock.
that's not that bad, dude.
$65.
You know
For
what?
Skechers, dude.
To get a nice butt.
$32.50. I'd start wearing one, and then next paycheck I get the other one. Pick up the left. You know. I get my right cheek in shape first, and
That's a good idea, and then you just even it out, you know.
then even it out. Yeah. That way, that if I'm ever lost in a desert, I know I'll walk in a perfect circle because my right cheek's stronger.
You start putting them on layaway and paying for them one sneaker at a time. You pay one off first and then start the other one.
Yeah.
The only ones that are coming up are the black
6
and hot
months.
pink.
Financing.
Well,
That sounds good. Wait, let me see him. Toss him up. Let me see.
I keep forgetting which side I have to go to for this screen.
That is exactly what I'm looking for. Everyday comfort, dude. I need comfort every day. Look at that pink. I wish it was pinker, if I'm being honest. Skeechers.
Oh yeah, that's like not hot pink at all. Yo, those look
That's
like
like
they would
salmon pink,
destroy
dude.
your feet.
Dude.
For sure.
No way. I'm
Dude,
gonna
you're
get the-
fucking hosed. You can't wear that.
I am getting those.
Regular ass shoes are like
And then
bad
we're
enough
gonna
for your feet.
we're gonna do an ass update every week. I'm gonna show you guys my ass. This is my before ass.
You don't
and
have
then-
any meat to like add to the ass. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't
Bro,
have any fat to convert
That's
into
what the
muscle.
shape ups are for. I'll start eating donuts every day. I'll go to Wawa's across the street. I'll pick up a dozen donuts. Not 6 donuts.
You're just gonna be like so greasy and sweaty all the time.
I already am, dude. It's work. That's how it is. Greasy and sweaty.
Oof, dude. Man, you can go on Amazon and get the original Skechers
Yeah.
shape ups.
How much?
Starting at $99.99
Oh,
up to
that's-
$280.
Not bad though. They have my size.
What size are you?
Like 10 maybe. 9, 9.5,
Alright, if
10.
you want 10s,
I'll
they're
fit my
not
foot in
available right
anything.
now.
Alright, what about 9.5?
9.5. Wait. Let's go back to 10 for a second, because maybe different colors are available, and it just
Probably.
didn't show that.
Yeah.
I've been following like a couple like sneaker things on Instagram, and then I realized I'd like unfollow them because like I'm not really interested in
No,
buying
you can
crazy
go-
ass sneakers anyway. But
Yeah.
they only like sell them in size 9. It's
Oh,
always
that's
like,
weird.
look at these crazy exclusive sneakers, size 9 only. Like, why?
Is it
What do
just
you
that
mean?
one? Was it just one Instagram thing that was doing that?
No, it's a couple.
Huh. Is
Like
that a
them-
sneaker thing?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, if
They're
you're
like
gonna,
they're like foot elitists. Like
Yeah.
your foot has to be this
that
size.
shit's so whack, dude.
That's weird.
Like you
Yeah,
got,
so-
it's not my fault. You got baby feet. Let me see some cool sneakers.
If you want the original shape ups
Yeah,
in a 10, the only ones available are the hot pink ones.
good. That's the color I
for
wanted.
$275.
Alright.
Jesus, why?
All I have to do is work like
Is it just
I'll work
because they're
some overtime.
discontinued? That has to be why.
Yeah, they're discontinued, but these ones are unopened, so they're extra valuable.
Gem mint condition Skechers shape ups from 2008.
dude, my ass is gonna be so thick. I'm just gonna sell a couple
Kidneys?
kidneys.
Just a couple of them.
It's
You
a
can
couple here and
both
there.
kidneys.
Yeah.
You can sell an
Well,
organ.
not both of mine.
You can sell an organ in other countries. Like you can travel
That's great,
there,
man.
sell your organ, and go. Like it's like $35,000 they'll give you or something.
I think it depends on what you sell.
I don't know.
What condition it's in?
Both of my eyes. Both of my eyes for
Yeah.
60 grand.
I'm an alcoholic with a destroyed liver. You can have it.
Yeah,
Like,
Both your eyes for 60 grand?
60-30
That's
eye.
a terrible deal, dude.
Mm.
I would not take that. I would do one eye for 30 grand. Yeah.
One eye for 30 grand.
But not both eyes for
Okay.
60
Both
grand.
eyes.
Both eyes, dude.
What
You
about-
gotta give me
about,
fucking
both-
60 million, man.
Both eyes for 80,000.
No. No way. You idiot. No way. I gotta.
Be blind for money that you can't even like live on for more than a couple years.
Yeah, no. Although, wait. Would you get disability?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do it.
Well, I don't know. What are their stipulations on pulling your own eyes out,
Selling your eyeballs.
selling your eyes? Like, well, you already paid.
Yo,
you
I
already
don't
got-
want to talk about
You,
this
you were
anymore.
already compensated for your
no-
eyeballs, so like we don't have to give you any kind of payout.
This is like going back to the furry hands getting chopped off.
thinking exactly.
Hey, are there pictures of that yet? Can we find that?
I
James,
looked
you
for
should-
it. I looked for it a little bit for you, but I didn't. I never got it.
I need to see that.
It's nasty.
I can't
It's
wait until he
nasty.
gets his custom furry paws. It's gonna be.
Oh, he already has
amazing.
them.
What?
He had him delivered before they even chopped his hands off. As soon as he got the hands off, he was like, "Yeah, good thing I had these paw replacements at home."
No. I mean, I believe you, James, but
No.
who does that, dude?
Straight no.
No. I wish I could say the same thing and have it not be true.
I-
If,
yeah, I
you
know.
know, if I could have that power.
That guy you were just showing me on TikTok, I feel that same way about what we were just talking
I know,
about
I
the furry
know,
thing.
I
Just
know.
pass.
And
Just
TikTok's a terrible place. dude.
Yeah, why are you on TikTok?
I wanted to see what was going on
It's
because
so addicting, though.
do you use it?
I
No,
used it for
Joe.
a while and I broke it. I broke the
Yeah,
habit.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It
good
was-
because honestly,
it was
China's
tough.
recording you. through that 100%. They're watching what you're watching. They're like, let's see what this weirdo's
Dude.
into.
I feel sorry for them then, because what I was watching on TikTok was garbage.
Yeah,
It was
I mean,
garbage.
a lot of it is total garbage. It's crazy.
Oh, Joe, do you wanna put the Switch on, like all the stuff for the Switch on the charging? We'll play after. Get it?
Maybe.
Yeah, I
We'll
mean,
see. We'll see how these.
See how they fare. Is
Oh,
it
are they-
plugged in now?
are those charging right now?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I didn't realize everything was like right there, but also charging.
You know what it was? You know how I got into TikTok? I saw a meme that I'm sorry, and it silenced my fucking phone, guys.
That's right.
That was my bad.
But nobody's gonna text me. I'm not worried about it. No,
No one texted me. That was not.
All my friends are right here.
Yeah, same. I just got a notification about something that doesn't actually include me.
Is it the WNBA?
No. Playoffs right now.
How's it going? Is your team in?
No.
Well, fuck it.
Not at all.
What is your WNBA team?
I was rooting for the Liberty. They did terrible. The New York Liberty this season. They had a pretty rough season. But I like the players, and they got some good talent on the team for real.
Whole lot of defense.
What are you trying to do? You trying to make fun of the WNBA right now?
I'm just saying the defense is fantastic.
Is it? How would you know?
I just
Did you watch a single game? Why are you laughing so hard right now? What's going on? Explain this to me.
Fundamentals. They have their fundamentals.
I should throw water at both of you.
Their court work is amazing.
Yeah, don't you want your little girl to grow up in a world where what women do is just as respected as what men do? You've got a daughter in your arms right now, and you're laughing at the WNBA just for existing? What kind of world do you want for your daughter, you asshole? You fucking asshat.
I'm gonna fucking cry.
Dude, you're a father now, okay? You gotta grow the fuck up.
I'll just be there for like half of her games.
For 80% or whatever.
Yeah, like
Oh,
yeah. So what do women
For
get?
whatever
what
the
do
wage
women
gap
get?
is,
Yeah,
he'll
yeah.
be there for that
75%.
percentage of the games.
Women make
So, because
75% of what men
that's
get.
not representative of the wage gap of the WNBA, because I'm sure that's much greater than the real wage
Dude,
gap.
it's fucked up. Dude,
I'll
there's
go-
like a limit on how much they can make.
I'll go to like maybe less than a third of her games then.
For real, dude. NBA players get paid millions, and then like
Yeah, well,
WNBA.
hold on, that's already stupid.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
already stupid. They shouldn't be making. I mean, you know what? I don't know. God bless
Professional
them.
athletes make way too much money. Good for them.
Yeah, good for them who are doing it.
And I enjoy watching sports.
Yeah, but it is
Sport
crazy the
volume,
amount of
right.
the money
They
that
make
goes
so
into that.
much money.
Yeah, and the fucking WNBA players make nothing. They cap out at, I forget what it was. It was like they cap out at like $100,000 a year or something, like $1,100,
In
like
the WNBA?
$111. That's like the max you can play a player in the WNBA. Yeah, and a
Like,
lot of them go
An
over.
engineer
I
could
think
make
that's-
more in the first
Exactly.
5, like
You know what though?
10
I think
years into
maybe
their
that's where
career.
it should be capped then.
just
Like
for all sports.
for all sports, you make $100,000.
Yeah, if it was like that.
No more
for-
$25 million contracts
If
for
it-
2 years.
Yeah,
like,
if it was like that for everybody, then yeah. But it's not, you know?
yeah, no, it's not.
They go overseas because they get paid more overseas than you
Jesus.
get paid for American women's basketball.
Yeah.
I'm starting to wonder whether or not it would be more lucrative to be a prostitute than a WNBA player.
Yeah.
It probably
sure.
could be.
It
Probably
depends.
could be.
Location on that one.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Phrasing?
It's fucked up.
Like, it depends where you are. Like, you couldn't be a prostitute where you and I grew up. Because there's nobody there.
Yeah, because the market is saturated.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's a bad joke. It's not.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Everybody's just charging $2 blowies. There's too many out here. You gotta be competitive. No, but if you're like a high class hooker, you know what I'm saying? Like you could easily make like $300K. I bet you.
Oh yeah.
There's dudes that just hire you to come out on their boat with them for a whole weekend.
Yeah.
I feel like you run the risk of going missing a lot with those kind of guys, but
Yeah. Definitely.
bless you.
I want to see my ladies in Lamborghinis. You know what I mean? If Ben Simmons is fucking driving a Lamborghini and shit like that, I think these chicks should be too. That's all.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, that's totally fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
I'll call
so
it.
just don't fucking laugh when I bring up the WNBA, motherfucker.
I
When the W comes
Well, I would
up.
never. I'd never laugh if you were talking about NWA. That's serious.
NWA.
Like they're super serious. But
That is not.
the
that's not-
WNBA, there's some laughs still to be had there.
I think I'm gonna get a Joy-Con charging dock
Yeah,
so this doesn't happen again.
you gotta invest in that. It's
Yeah,
an
we were
investment.
we were
It's only
thinking about
like-
doing a Smash stream.
Phone
Look at
again.
this baby,
Oh, what? You're awake now?
you little awake girl.
How's that, Nat? Pretty rock and roll, huh?
Yeah.
Did you dream about Jimmy Page?
This is Sunny. She's a beautiful baby girl.
Sonny.
Yeah.
Oh, she's tired.
I was gonna introduce her earlier, but she was screaming over me talking. Yeah, you're sweetie. You're sweetie girl.
Yeah, Matt's really a dad. He wasn't lying about it. It wasn't an elaborate hoax.
Yeah.
Although, this could be a rented baby.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah,
it
we
really
did.
look like Matt?
Can you rent
Yeah.
a baby?
Probably.
I think I could hire. Yeah, I could probably hire a baby for the day.
Definitely.
Dude, I should just start putting her on Craigslist. Like, hire this baby
No.
for a day.
No.
I mean, I'll be around. Like, I'll be like, if they need to like fake have kids to impress their date who already has kids, like I could just rent my baby out. I'll sit.
don't recommend it.
I'll be in a mustache and like a trench coat.
You need a
like,
new
you
daddy.
need a
You need a new daddy. It's like,
Newspaper with holes cut out.
yeah. Like I'll be there.
You need to knock some sense into daddy.
Just like $500 an hour. You know what I
You
mean?
need to smack this daddy.
Once a week.
That sounds dirty. And
It's
I wanna
just
check that.
Oh, Joe's like for real, like.
Oh no, I'm ordering it now. As we speak.
Oh, you are?
Yeah,
Oh man,
You
I
don't
would
ju-
just talk about
You don't
it.
just save your card to Amazon.
it's a new card.
Oh,
I
does anybody who wants to see Joe's card?
Yeah.
Put it in the comments below.
There you go.
Joe.
There it is, right there.
It's blank on the front,
Yeah, the numbers are on the front.
Oh, neat.
So.
but I
You're
held
a
my phone up,
psychopath.
and you could
Yeah,
see the
well,
reflection
whatever,
in
dude.
my phone.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So you're screwed.
Dude, it's hard to read these numbers.
The numbers are on the back now.
on this card, yeah.
That's
Depends on the
so
card.
I saw a picture of one that was like, it updated every couple hours. The security code on the back.
Are you gonna relax now? Are you gonna chill for Jess? Can I hand you back?
She's like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
No. Yeah.
Ah, don't go, Sonny.
Joe, can you scoot this light over?
I need more sunshine in my life. The sun is setting, unfortunately, as the baby leaves the room. But there'll be another sunrise. It must be fun to have a baby named Sonny, dude. I would not stop making sun jokes.
I wouldn't stop making Sonny and Cher jokes. So.
Yeah. There's a lot of material there. Sonny and Cher. I'm pretty sure I made that joke at Matt when they told me the name originally, and he was like, "You are not the only
Yeah, I was
one."
there. You
Yeah.
could make that joke for sure.
Yeah.
Operation Baby Drop.
Operation Baby Drop? That is not a good op, dude.
Operation Baby Drop Off. Successful.
Cool.
Operation Baby Floor.
Baby bombs away. Dropping baby nukes.
Alright, so now this
Nothing
is-
scares me more than dropping that kid.
Oh, I am
Don't
not
worry,
surprised.
Nick's mostly okay.
Apparently, my mom dropped me when I was a baby. I think she dropped me like in between the bed frame or something. Like
My mom
Some-
threw me when I was a baby.
Well, you probably deserved it.
I was an asshole, but
Why? She just.
Did you beat her in Smash?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I would have
4
already
years
told.
old. Yeah. I know. It's like
Just like you throw the controller. She's. Gotcha. And she just grabs you by your little baby back. And...
yeah.
I've been there. I definitely.
Wanted to throw James.
Yeah. Oh, during Smash? Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I grew up this way. That's why I'm the way I am now.
I don't think I was getting anxious about the Lego bricks. I think I was actually getting anxious because I could hear the baby crying. It was just like fucking like overloading my brain. I couldn't even think about anything. Dude, I'm a parent. Oh my god.
You are a parent, dude.
Now I'm gonna be nervous
It's apparent that
all
you're
the
a parent.
time.
Oh.
It's gonna be rough, dude.
Yeah.
Am I only gonna get more paranoid?
Yeah.
Yo, I had a friend who dated this girl, and she was like really fucked up. And apparently, her parents told her if she ever left the house that somebody was gonna steal her. So she just like lived in fear of leaving the house her
Yeah.
whole life. Like,
Mhm.
but you can't do that. You can't do that either. It sounds like a viable option. It sounds pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, you can do that, but you gotta dial it back a bit. Like, listen, this can happen. You
Yeah.
know, they gotta be aware that that's something that happens, but it doesn't happen every time you walk to the grocery store.
Oh, see, like she should be worried about people taking her, but like, nah, I'm gonna be man. When do you let them go? I can't live in a city anymore. That shit's got me so stressed out. Like,
Yeah.
because I was like running around the neighborhood at like the age of 6.
Yeah.
Like not like too far, just like within the confines of the block, but like could just as easily happen. Like somebody gets taken just right off of their block.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure last night when I was walking the dog, I saw some guy trying to abduct a lady.
Oh shit.
I think
That's a little too real.
there's a bunch of other people around us, so like I didn't have to handle it or nothing.
Didn't fall on me.
Yeah, it was like
Batman was across the street.
It was
so-
it was across the street.
Yeah.
It was, and I was like, I got the dog. I can't really. And then by the time I was walking back there, like the cops were there and stuff. So like,
Oh yeah.
I think it
You
got.
did your part.
I think it got handled. Yeah, I looked and I kept walking.
Yeah, you were present, which hopefully would have deterred people a little bit.
Probably, if you're really keen on abducting somebody, wouldn't you just? I mean, whether you're gonna get away with it or not, but I feel like if you're already going to the trouble, might as well finish the job.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful what you do when there's witnesses, you know?
Just shoot them all. If you're gonna abduct somebody,
Dude,
you better
it
have a
works in
gun.
Skyrim.
It'd be
So-
yeah. It'd be way better to have
Just shoot them all.
well
This
you need
this is the platform that I'm on right now.
if you're gonna abduct
If you're gonna
somebody,
abduct somebody, just
bring
shoot
a
everyone.
bring a gun.
What? Hold on.
It'll
hold
be a
on,
lot
hold on.
easier to get them to comply. Number one, and number two, anybody who's around, you shoot them. It's fine.
Okay, so anyone who's listening, don't listen to anything Matt says.
What do you mean? This is great advice. This is real dangerous advice. What was I talking about earlier? Getting married? No, this is like live your life on the edge. Go abduct somebody, dude.
No.
You heard it. You heard it here
no.
first. Go abduct somebody
Oh,
right now.
God.
Really, you should just listen.
Only if they deserve it. They have to deserve being
I'm
abducted.
not.
You have to only abduct people who. You have to abduct abductors to give them a taste of their own.
Like
medicine.
Dexter.
Like Dexter. Dude, someone just threw a fucking baseball at the wall.
It
or
was
something.
no. It was the baby. Just got tired of taking care of him. It's like I can't do it.
It keeps yelling.
I never got anywhere close to like violence, but in the beginning I definitely got frustrated, and I could see somebody with like a super weak will, like
being mad at a
yeah,
baby.
just. So why did your mom throw you? And two
I was
two where for
kidding.
what?
I was kidding.
Oh.
Like a football, she threw me. She wanted to see how the yardage she could get.
Yo,
That's all.
I'm just imagining your tiny baby body, like perfect spiral.
One of my new
She-
favorite memories is
she
your
threw you-
tiny baby body. That 1 second is...
She threw you through a tire.
Yeah, that'd be sick, dude. Maybe that's why I'm such an acrobat now. Such a performer. Maybe that's why I keep jumping at hubcaps.
You did the thing where you like kind of ride the rim of the tire. Like she
Spiral.
she
Yeah.
spiraled real good, but hit like the side, but
Yeah.
still went through. You know, but like
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
yeah.
I would explain why I'm so sick, you know?
You know, that give me an idea. I'm an Eagles fan, and they had in their last game some issues catching balls, right? Maybe in practice they should be throwing babies to them
It would
because they'll be less
Ooh.
afraid to drop them.
That's true.
They'll be more afraid to drop
Yeah.
them. Less afraid. They'll be like, all right, I'm not catching that.
They
It's
see
a bad
coming, they're
throw.
like, no, that's a baby.
Like, I gotta, oh, I don't like that.
Ew, no. Ew, stop. Don't throw a baby at
But,
me.
you know, the stakes are higher, so they'll be better
Yeah.
equipped.
I think it'd be better to just throw them a steak. They're probably a lot more interested in that. Doesn't one of those football guys have like 14 kids by like 7 different women or something like that? I think that
I'm
he had a shit ton
sure
of kids.
somebody in the NFL.
It's got-
It's
Gotta
a
be true.
lot. It's a lot of kids, man. So like you could just use that dude's kids.
You
I
wanna,
mean, I guess.
you wanna hear something
Depends.
really, what I'm assuming was super racist that I heard, but I don't even know because it's such a weird thing that was said. This is all that I heard of this conversation, was there needs to be more white dudes in the, what's football?
NFL.
NFL.
More white dudes in the
Yeah.
NFL.
I
That
was
was the
like-
most racist thing you ever said, James.
I
You are
didn't
so-
say it.
You are so
I heard it.
racist now.
I heard it. I heard someone else saying this, and I'm so confused by that statement because it's not
James
like
has got
there are
racist
white
ears
dudes
now
in
because
the
he heard
NFL.
that.
There's like a ton of white dudes.
Yeah.
That guy had to be being super racist. I don't know what his reason was,
Yeah,
but there
that's-
can't be a good reason
That's
behind one.
some
of that,
racist,
right?
some racist ass shit.
Why
definitely-
would you say that?
There's
What is
definitely
going
white
on
guys in the
here?
NFL. There needs to be more. I probably don't agree. I think it's an
Yeah.
athletic.
I think it's whatever amount
Yeah,
is there right now is
yeah.
probably fine.
Whoever's the best candidate for your team is who you should hire.
Yeah,
That's it.
I did not know what that guy's point could have been.
Does he think that all the black dudes are diversity hires? Is that
like,
it? Like,
what do they call it? Affirmative action.
yeah. Like, do you think they're there for nothing? Why do you think there's such a higher percentage of those dudes?
I
like,
don't know.
they're clearly just not all black people in general, but those dudes that are in the NFL are clearly better than.
Yeah, they're there for a reason.
Yeah,
It's because they're good at football.
yeah. That's pretty. Man, fuck that guy.
Yeah, right.
I'm totally not
That's-
stoked on
That's
that
what
guy,
I
dude.
thought too. I was like, well, that guy.
That's the most. Why don't you go try out for the NFL then?
Yeah, then you.
Be another white guy in the NFL.
Yeah.
Be good at football. Probably has never played a game of football in his whole life.
Wait, did you see this guy? Like, did you see his face?
Yeah, what do he look like?
I know who it is.
Oh,
okay.
it's somebody that you're aware of.
This is someone I work with.
Oh,
This is some
okay.
racist shit being said at the workplace.
just be like, dog, you was right. You should have just ran right over to HR. That guy just said
There's,
the
like,
most
no HR.
racist shit I ever heard.
It's like a small ass company.
Just
Never
start-
worked anywhere that had like a real HR.
Yeah,
No, me neither.
he probably was HR.
And I worked for a company that was like
I'm
over
s-
200 employees now.
I'm surprised that you guys don't have HR. Like you're
We
a
have
little
an
more.
office manager. That's
Yeah.
about it.
And like any reports that go through him, he's just gonna be like, "Well, you're gonna need to talk to the guy that fucking sexually harassed you." So get out of here, sweet cheeks. I don't have time for your nonsense. That's what he says.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes, I love to hear about the kitchen and how sandwiches are made, but I have big boy business to attend to. That's what he'd say.
That's the
Sure.
office manager, or that's your
Yeah, that's
HR manager.
That's the office manager at
That's the
Joe's
office manager.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what Helen sounds like.
How come you got shoes on and you ain't pregnant? Huh?
There's people like that though. That's what I'm saying. Like all these like caricatures of people who are like super sexist or racist or you know what I mean.
They
It's
exist.
like, oh, it's funny to laugh at, but then like you're out in the wild and it's like, oh, they're just all right fucking here, and it's not really a joke.
Yeah,
it's like people are just fucking
yeah.
like this. You know what I mean?
Well, I think
It's
think
so crazy. People
making
are
jokes
fucking
and caricatures
head.
of that like is kind of what puts it into perspective for people that think like that. Like I feel like they're like, oh, like why would they
I think
make
that might help change them.
And-
Why would they think that's so funny?
yeah, like
And
why
then
is
they'll
that so
work
funny?
on
That's what I
themselves.
agree with. Like, well, maybe yeah. I have optimism for misogynists and bigots and stuff. I hope that
They'll
See,
learn.
it would be better to just have a conversation with those people instead of like I feel like when you get resistance is when it affirms everything that you're thinking. Like
Yeah.
you're like it would be so much better to just sit down with somebody and be like, yo, like what's up with all that?
So you think I should go to this guy at work and be like, so I heard you say there should be more white people in the NFL.
Yeah.
Can you explain that to me? You think I should dig this up?
I don't know. Like, if you really
You know what I
see
mean?
it that important,
You-
like, you're probably not going to change that guy's opinion, but, like, you could.
I don't think I'm changing this guy's opinion. I think it's too late I think at a certain point, you are who you are, you know what I mean?
I do wonder, like, where do you get that idea?
I don't know.
And is it deeper than that? Like, I feel like it would have to be, like, I don't know, man.
It 100% is. Why would you be saying that?
You got his
otherwise?
number, right?
No, I don't.
Let's-
I don't.
Well, let's get on.
Let's
We're
get him on.
Yeah, we'll call him today. We'll come back to this and we'll call him.
It's a shame because I like the guy, and then I walk by here and say some weird ass racist shit like that, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
And it's like it's like bordering on racist. It's really not like
it's only not racist because I don't know why he was saying it, but also I don't think there's any backup reason that would
Yeah.
make any goddamn sense as to why he would be saying that. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say that was a racist comment.
like
Yeah.
do you man, white guys are just gonna gum up the game anyway, dude.
I don't watch football, so how many? What would you say the percentage of white people is, and then
It's probably lower. It's probably smaller than half.
Yeah, but it's probably. I would guess it's close to half though, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find
That's
this
enough.
without racist things coming up.
Yeah, but
let
I
me try.
I don't
That's
even
enough.
know. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of like white knight forums and whatnot. Like, get all these. Never mind. I'm not gonna make the example. I think everybody knows what I'm talking about.
I don't, but I don't need to know. Dude, it's crazy though.
Get as many white guys in there as you can. I was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I was wrong. According to the annual racial and gender report card published by Tides, the NFL is almost 70% black, and only 12.5% of running backs are white in the most recent year. For blah blah blah.
That's still enough.
Yeah, it's plenty. It's fine.
There's no reason that you could say that except that he didn't like black people. You know what I mean?
You get into the NFL, the NBA, the NHL on athletic merit. That's it.
So
They don't give you a bajillion-dollar contract just for fucking nothing.
Yeah. You gotta perform. Like,
Yeah. Like maybe that's just how it is, dude. It's fine. I don't know. I'm upset now.
Yeah,
That guy
that was
upset me.
yeah. I meant to upset you with that. This is the Danger Podcast, after all.
I feel like there's a fine line in like even like talking about that stuff, like between like being supportive and being offensive. Like I still found myself like trying to dance around like other things, trying not to sound, I don't know, like
Yeah.
talking about race and stuff is one of the hardest things to do, I think.
Yeah. Well, because you want to know why? It's because everyone takes it differently. There's no universal rules for talking about race. Someone's gonna be offended by how you say something somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And It's gonna.
We have way too many people, and that's why this shit doesn't work. And we just need some sort of global mass event for humans to cut some numbers down.
Well,
whatever that's gonna
here
be.
you go. 10 years, we're gonna die because there's not gonna be any more trees. So there
Well,
you
that's
go.
gonna be whack. I don't mean everybody dies. I mean like
Well,
fucking
it's gonna
just
be a
like,
lot of people. Dude, I bet you fucking the world's gonna get fucked up. Climate change is gonna fuck us all up, and then we're gonna be like a tiny population. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
Well, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be.
I disagree because I'll probably die.
Well,
I mean, I
that's-
think I'll
so be it,
survive,
dude.
but
I think you're a fighter, James.
I think I'm a fighter too.
You know what?
I don't
Watch,
think I'd go down easy.
watch Pennsylvania be the only thing that's like untouched.
You know, if it's gonna warm up in PA, like this winters are gonna get warm.
Yeah.
The winters suck right now.
Yeah,
If they warm up,
certainly
this will
do.
be a good place to be.
Yeah.
And,
And
maybe
then
during summer, just tunnel underground or something to stay cool.
when the polar
Well,
ice
the-
caps melt, we'll just get beachfront property.
Yeah,
The winters have been getting colder.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's been
I don't want your facts.
winter.
Joe.
Winter has been getting colder, and summer has been getting hotter.
Just shut up. Shut up. It's called global warming,
It's
you
not.
asshole.
It's called climate change. Global warming is a different thing.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Overall,
you
the
killed my
temperature
fantasy.
of the entire
You're
world has been statistically
Yeah.
going up.
yeah.
But the winters have been more brutal.
Harsher, yeah. They have. It has sucked. But when New Jersey falls off into the ocean and we're living on the beach
That'd be pretty tight, right?
and we get one good month in, you know, all we need is one good month.
Yeah. That's cool,
Hanging
man.
out on the beach.
Yeah. I want the water to be warm enough. Can we get 2 months? Can we
Sweet.
just get like July and August?
Stop driving your car and maybe we'll get 2 months?
No,
Yeah.
we need to drive the car more if we want that to happen.
It's gonna happen. We don't need to contribute at all for that to happen.
Oh, so we should level off now so when it does happen.
We're used to it.
So,
Well, no, like it'll just stop there. Like it won't continue.
Yeah, we don't want to push it over the edge.
Yeah.
here's the part of this conversation that confuses me, right? How can you just not give any shits?
Yeah.
Right? Like, and the people that don't care,
Are gonna
it's generally
die.
like they make a political excuse, and it's like, why is this a political thing? Why is it a political thing that we're doing clearly damaging things to the planet?
Yeah.
Like, that's just a fact.
Yeah. It can only be, you can only look at it that way too, because like we literally just dig into the ground and just pull shit out that's not supposed to have ever left in the first place. And that's just so we can drive, just so we can fucking like have these stupid rocks and metals that like we think are relevant in some sort of way. But like I totally forget where I was going with that. Oh. But here's the thing though. I care enough to say that I care, but I don't do anything. You know?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Could be part of the problem.
Like I don't
You know,
contribute any money towards it. Like I guess talking about it and raising awareness is better than doing nothing, but at the same time it's just like
Right now, I'm aware that the planet's gonna die.
being
Yeah.
one voice in a fucking 7 bajillion people on the entire planet. Like it's fucking ridiculous. You'll never. What difference is it gonna
You've
make?
gotta unite and become one large voice, dude.
Yeah,
You gotta be out there in the protests. in the
people are
trenches and
way
shit.
too divided right now to get on something like saving the planet. I feel like it's almost been constructed that way.
By someone who wants to destroy humanity.
Yeah, or at least
Like
cause
an
enough
alien or
unrest that
something?
we can still be controlled. Because
Yeah.
if everybody's united, that doesn't really serve their interest in some sort of way. I'm sure. Because if everybody's united, then you don't you want to keep them divided because then you still have control.
Who? Is this an alien?
Shadow government,
Shadow
dude. I don't
government?
know. Probably our
Who?
regular ass government.
Who? But these are still just like dudes who like want to go home and like watch TV. Probably, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shadow government.
Dude, I don't. Something tells me that these kind of dudes are not going home, taking off their pants, and watching Modern Family, dude. I feel like
Why not?
I feel like
That's the
these
life,
I
dude.
feel like these kind of dudes rarely even sleep, and they're just
How?
plotting our destruction.
What are they've taken way too much Adderall
I
or
think
something?
I think you can get on a schedule where you only have to sleep like a handful of hours. Joe, didn't you try to do something like that?
Yeah, it didn't work. I'm not capable.
Well,
you
maybe
go
it's
with
not
the
for everybody,
situation.
but if you're some kind of fucking mensch who just like
I don't think it's possible, dude. I don't think there's any amount of drugs that could keep you hopped up enough to want to like scheme the whole world out of. I don't see a giant villain like that.
maybe it's not one villain.
It's a
Maybe it's a
network of people.
conglomerate of villains. You know, you can't just take over the planet by yourself, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
mean-
there's rich people who are trying to stay rich, that's for sure. But I don't think they're like that smart about it. It's just, you know, I mean, they're rich, so they're smarter than me about it, but
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't even know if it's about controlling the wealth, because like if they, let's say there is a shadow government that's like pulling the strings of all the other governments in the
Right.
world.
Sure.
It's a boardroom of just, you know, everybody who essentially owns the planet. Like for them to continue having control, it like serves their interest for sure. Like
But what are they controlling?
people,
Why?
just cause why not? Because they can be.
Watch them kill each other and
Yeah. If
what kind of a goal is that?
I don't know.
That's
There's
not-
got to be
I don't
some
think
kind
that's
of.
like a human.
I
I
don't
don't
know,
think
dude.
that shit's human.
There's plenty of people in history who have set out to just control entire populations of people. Look at any cult. Those people willingly handed themselves over. There's some people that don't even realize that, like,
But the cult is usually designed to be to the benefit of one person, like for wealth and so they can get whatever they want. You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah. That sounds about right.
So you think there's one guy, but like how great
I don't.
can you
I
get?
really don't think that it's one guy. I would assume that it's like a handful of people.
So there's a handful of billionaires who are living on yachts. They did it. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I guess they're the ones that are just keeping
Well, they-
it fucked up.
They probably
But-
work with they. You know what it is? They work with aliens,
Okay.
and they're
Now this is starting to make sense to me.
they're-
Now there's an alien involved. I get
yeah. Okay, so there's aliens
it.
involved.
Okay, well now it makes sense.
Okay, so these aliens,
Yeah,
it serves them as
that
well
makes
to
so
keep.
much sense. They
to-
want the planet to be contained. They're trying to keep us because they got their alien shit going on. They
Yeah.
don't want us getting off the planet fucking with their shit.
That's true, man. If we
Now
were
it makes sense to me. If there's a shadow government and it's got to be aliens.
now, if we were united and there are aliens, it wouldn't matter one way or the other. They have control no matter what. If they just show up, they have control tomorrow.
Well, yeah, probably.
And that's I think there's been a lot of like speculation that the government would like pose like a fake invasion and like introduce the idea of aliens, but it would all be like a front, and then like the aliens essentially have control and we're in a global government at that point. It's not even like it's like out of our hands. Man, though, that would be so nice.
It's a
To have
government.
everything be out of our hands, dude. Just pull all of the world leaders. It probably wouldn't be that tight, though. I don't feel
No.
like there wouldn't be that many freedoms under an alien government.
Yeah, we'd be slaves or something. We'd be building
God.
pyramids,
But-
dude.
yeah, but like for what, dude? It doesn't even. If you can take over
We'd be
planets,
building.
what's the point?
We'd be building like a hyperspace drive for them to get closer to the center of the universe or some bullshit, some alien bullshit. You know what I mean?
That'd be cool. I would work for that. At this point, we have so much automated shit, though, we wouldn't even need humans to do most of it. So we just get rid of all of them, and I get what I want. Just mass extinction.
Yeah, so they just
event.
come and wipe us out. Maybe
Man.
they need to. Maybe they harvest the hatred in our hearts. Maybe they harvest moods.
They're like They're like the goo from Ghostbusters
Yeah.
that just collects everybody's negative feelings.
Yeah. And, like, we have to
Ooh.
divide the world
Dude.
so we can power a hyperdrive.
Yeah,
on-
it's
on
kind of
hate.
like it, like how it survives on fear.
Yeah, is that the deal? I
Yeah.
haven't seen the new
Yeah.
It's at all.
Oh, that's like the running
Well, yeah,
thing is that he
yeah.
preys on children's fear.
Yeah, I saw it when I was young one time, but I didn't really like. I wasn't old enough to really understand what was going on, other than like, you know.
So if these aliens can somehow harvest our paranoid fears and anger and hatred
Now it's starting to add up, dude.
and use it, I wonder if that's how they fuel their spaceships is with
Yeah,
hate.
exactly. That's how they're getting to the journey at the center of the
The
universe.
psychic energy of hate.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude.
So
They're using the dark side, and it's always going to be more powerful than the light side of the force. So,
Well, I'm not gonna agree to that. I think the light side is just as powerful as the dark side.
well, they already it's like a thing, right? That like you can achieve more power through the dark side. If Joe was here,
That's what a Sith would tell you.
if Joe was here, he'd back me up. He'd be like, "There's," because like the
Well,
red,
then Joe's a fucking Sith.
you know the Red Lanterns, like the opposition to the Green Lanterns, they have like infinite power.
I think they're yellow.
No. There are yellow lanterns, I believe, but the red lanterns are like the
I don't
bad
know that
guys.
much about Green Lantern
Well, so check this out.
because he can't control yellow, right? He can't Green Lanternize anything that's yellow.
I didn't know that. But the Red Lantern Corps is like the opposition. It's like
Okay.
the space guys that are all. There's even a cat.
Whoa.
There's but like they all like their rings basically were just like flying around looking for the person with the most hate in their heart for that moment. So like the ring slips on them, and then like their hate is infinite, and then they've got all these crazy ass powers. But the Red Lanterns are like I think the most powerful because like and also they die if they take their ring off. The Red Lanterns. Because apparently like giving out that much hate exhausts their life energy.
Yeah, makes sense.
Pretty crazy, man.
But it kind of depends on what you define power as. I mean, sure, they might have more powerful abilities, and they might be like, you know, but that's also, they probably tend to be more destructive. And is that powerful? Is destroying things powerful? You know, not necessarily. You know, it's more powerful than destroying something is building it. And that's where you got to go for the light side, where you got to work together and not hold hate in your heart.
I don't think I was did I sound like I was like saying like you should be the bad guy, you'd be more powerful?
Well, you're
But
saying that
that's-
Siths are more powerful and that Red Lanterns are more powerful.
I think that's just the bare bones facts.
That's not facts, dude.
That's real life, real application facts.
No, this is like Red Lanterns are like, you know, the Triforce, how it's like power, wisdom, and courage.
Yeah.
That's like the Sith powers are like if you just took the power side of the Triforce, when really you've got to have all of them for it to be the most powerful. You got to have power, courage, and wisdom. And maybe some of that wisdom is holding back on the crazy powers and like
Damn, that's
the
true.
Red Lanterns and shit. You know
What if you just
mean?
had power and wisdom? And no courage.
And if you were just like
You're just a fucking coward.
pussy. That'd be hilarious.
Well, I can.
You're like the Jolly Green Giant.
Yeah.
Like hiding.
You can lift like something 8 times your size, but and
Yeah.
also be like super wise about it. If anybody ever tries to collect your wisdom, did you get another tattoo?
It's Friday the 13th, my
Oh,
boy.
look at you!
I actually got 2 because it's unlucky to get a Friday the 13th tattoo, so I had to put the double whammy on it.
That's smart. What's the other one? Is that
It's like a rocket ship.
no the
This one is a bird skull.
cool?
Yeah.
It's fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
James is gonna have a sleeve tomorrow.
Yeah, dude. Probably.
James been getting tatted, dog.
It was fun. It's
Yeah.
fun. I like getting cut and bleeding. Dude, my
Yeah.
mom, I was talking about getting, I guess, this one. Because, yeah, I came over to her house one time and it was like wrapped up. And I don't know, I guess I was cleaning it or something. And I said something about the blood and she was like, "Do you bleed when you get tattooed?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, then I don't want one."
So,
And I was like, The whole thing is bleeding.
Yeah,
like,
just, like,
of course you bleed.
they're stabbing your skin.
They're
a lot.
that's what a tattoo is bleeding. Yeah, she didn't realize, I guess, that there was blood involved.
It's not even just like bleeding. You also like ooze the ink.
Yeah.
Like I've definitely, I think I've talked about this before, but I ruined a pillow.
I got my sheets have an imprint of this. Yeah. And it was stuck to it in the morning. I was like,
Yeah, that shit sucks, and
Yeah.
it's like also not good for it. But there's nothing you can do to fucking help it.
yeah. I mean, I was supposed to be wearing like a protective thing, but I didn't because it melted in the car.
Oh shit, that's right.
But you know, what
I've
you
never
can do.
had one of those. I haven't gotten tattooed since they've come out.
Yeah,
It's been like 3 years.
it's pretty cool.
A little
More
more,
pretty
maybe.
nice. I had it for this one, Tegaderm or whatever. It's pretty nice. Yeah, getting tattooed is fun, dude.
Yeah, I like it. But you know what? I don't like getting tattooed. I just like having tattoos. I actually like hate sitting. If I didn't like who did my tattoos,
Yeah,
like it would be fucking whack, dude. I
Yeah.
probably would. If I couldn't like laugh and joke the entire time it's happening,
yeah.
then. But I gotta talk through it. I gotta fucking.
I haven't had any that have hurt super bad.
Yeah. You've
Well-
only got them done in your arms so far, right?
Yeah, I only got the arms, like, because what did I get? I got this first, and I was like, that was like to sort of test out how I was going to feel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, it doesn't hurt too bad. So now the only place I have enough courage to get tattoos is on my arms. And I
I'd
wouldn't
rather-
go like in the elbow pit or on the elbow.
You will eventually. If you get enough, you'll probably want to.
I'll have to, yeah.
Yeah.
But I am scared.
I'd rather get my legs tattooed any day of the week than anything else on my body.
Probably. I just don't want to.
Arms suck. I don't like doing the arms. I got my belly done twice and the fucking blows too.
That sounds like the worst.
Yeah, that was.
I don't think
they-
I'll ever be able to get my stomach tattooed.
You know what though? I got a fucking stick and poke jaunt from a couple years ago,
There you go.
and like that was the worst one.
Yeah.
It's 4 letters, and it took 3 hours to just jab in there.
That's
That was the
terrible.
worst shit.
That sounds absolutely
Definitely
terrible.
wouldn't. And I had other tattoos first. I had plenty of other work,
And
like
then you went
professionally
back to
done.
stick and poke,
I
dude.
had, you gotta try it out once.
Yeah.
I've thought about getting like a little frame tattooed around it, class it up a little bit. You know?
Yeah. You should, dude. That's really funny.
Don't get me wrong, I love this tattoo.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites, but I'd never do it again.
There's something I kind of like about getting tattooed. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't do it on my stomach. Fuck that forever. I just don't want to make anyone shave my leg. That seems like it'd be weird.
It's a lot of hair, and my legs are hairy as shit. Your legs are hairy
Yeah.
as shit.
Yeah. And I just feel bad and weird about making someone shave my leg to do a tattoo.
Where
I
did
guess
Joe
I
go?
could-
Joe's always here to back up my scientific theories, dude.
What scientific theory?
You know about the Force and stuff. I'm just like focused on it now. You
You're
know?
thinking about.
Just thinking about like how Joe would have backed me up and like how he's a better friend than you and shit. But like,
I was right though.
Nah.
Joe wouldn't have been able to prove me wrong in that situation.
I don't think
The
so.
power, the light side of the Jedi are more powerful than the Sith for sure.
I'd look it up, but like I don't have the time. That's
You
why we
can't
go-
look it up.
That's what Joe's for.
You can't look it up.
You can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
Because it's not knowledge that's held within a book. It's knowledge that's held within your mind and within the Force.
Look, man, I can't even touch that laptop. So we're gonna have to sit here
You could touch
And
that.
either wait
laptop.
for Joe to come and stop the stream and break us up, or we
You can't touch that laptop.
Nah, it's,
What?
see what I mean, man?
What?
It's out there.
This is a permanent stream until Joe comes
Yeah,
back. 'cause
Joe
we can't-
doesn't come back.
Yeah, he might not.
Joe moves.
He might have gotten arrested, dude.
That would be so weak.
That would be weak.
That'd be super weak.
You and your baby arrested. Joe,
Jo-
Jess,
Jo-
and
Joe-
Sonny all got arrested.
They just
Okay.
like they slap little baby handcuffs on, or they put the full size on her, and she just keeps like just pulling her hands out. That'd be the cutest thing to arrest a baby. But knowing these cops, like they'll just like tase it.
yeah, you can't play with that.
Hold it on the ground, say it's not complying.
Yeah,
Cops would shoot a baby.
This is getting less and less funny. Yeah,
I mean, these are just, reality's scary. Dude.
yeah, it is.
Reality's super scary. Cops don't know how to handle anything.
Dude,
Surprised all traffic stops don't end up in murders.
I watch too many fucking videos of cops. That shit's the worst.
Yeah.
When they're fucking killing people and
Yeah.
shit. When,
And it happens all the time.
all the time. Like, I can't breathe, and then they're fucking, you know, they got their fucking foot on their face or some shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then they die, and then it's like, the cop's like, oh, oops, I think this one might be dead, haha, or whatever, like,
Yeah.
laughing about it
Yeah.
and shit. And it's like, and then it's like the facts, like, yeah, this motherfucker died in the article, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, cool, great.
I
nice,
I
sweet.
want all cops to know that if those cops kill people like that, like you look like that. That's essentially you. Because if I can't trust one cop not to kill me, I can't trust all of them.
Yeah, for real.
You guys carry the badge. You guys have the power.
Yeah.
And here we are, just like I saw some guy. They were asking him to get out of his car. He gets out of his car, and they're talking to him. I don't know. I guess he just said something that they didn't like, and they tased him.
Yeah.
Tased him. He falls over, hits his head on the inside of his car, like with the door open.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not safe.
No.
There's nothing safe about that. And it's not like this guy was armed. It's not like he's just some fucking guy.
Yeah. Yeah. They'll fucking kill you out there, dude.
I know.
Cops are nuts.
I saw this other video the other day where a cop was responding to like a panic phone alarm or some shit, some security system.
Yeah.
And goes and like knocks on this guy's door. He doesn't even know what's going on. He's just asleep.
I think I might have seen this.
And the fucking, I guess he went to the door with his gun because it's fucking midnight and
Right.
he's an old guy.
Yeah.
And the cop sees him come into the door with his gun in his hand, shoots him through his own window.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
Unfucking real. And
Yeah.
the dude is livid. I mean, obviously you'd be mad at anybody that just shot you.
Yeah.
But like, he's like, you shot me. This is my house. What the fuck,
Yeah.
man?
Yeah.
I love it. But I hate it.
Yeah.
I think he lived. I think he's still in the hospital though.
That, you know, hopefully.
I think he shot him in his chest and in the groin. Like, you almost killed a guy just living in his house because dude, cops are so paranoid too. They just assume that everybody's
Well,
gonna kill him.
They have to be. I mean, I do get why they'd be freaking out and like how they could be making these fucked up mistakes because like it's a high stakes situation. It feels like all the time, I'm
Yeah.
sure. But like, I don't know. It's fucked. It's a fucked up system, man.
I would be willing to bet that police kill more people than people kill police. And there's a lot more repercussions for people that end up killing a police officer.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm sure there's plenty of
Dude,
situations where it was clear self-defense and somebody
they
accidentally
probably
killed a
got
police
fucked up.
officer and
Yeah.
they either got fucking beat up or killed by other cops and then
Thrown in
they end up
jail
going
and
to
shit.
jail forever.
Yeah. Dude, a cop will get like suspension, like a 1 month suspension or
Yeah.
some shit, and then go back to work.
Yeah.
And fucking get paid for it and shit.
In clear-cut cases of like, this guy doesn't need to be dead at the very least.
Yeah.
I remember this video that came out a few years ago of a guy who just got away from the cop trying to arrest him. And he just like, he turns and runs away and the cop shoots him in the back.
Yeah.
Shoots him in the back,
Just
head,
like the opening of
unarmed.
Skyrim.
And then he runs up and he drops his taser next to him. And he's like, oh, he took my taser.
Oh yeah, I've seen videos like that too. Where
There's
they like
video-
plan shit.
Yeah.
That shit is so crazy.
You just killed a guy in cold blood because you didn't want to chase him.
'Cause you didn't wanna run,
Because you
yeah.
didn't want to run, you lazy sack of shit. Man,
This is getting too real.
man, but it's real, dude. I don't know. I like when we can talk about this sort of thing, like just some real stuff every
Yeah.
now and again.
Yeah. I don't
Most-
know. I mean,
Most of the time, I'd rather talk about taking a shit on you guys or something, playing Smash Brothers and talking about how Bowser's gonna pull your dick off later. But like, there.
what's the other side though? I feel like I don't know what the argument against that like against us would be because those cases seem so like clear cut, right,
Yeah.
to us, but
Yeah.
but like there's people out there that would be like, oh, that footage isn't real, I guess, or stuff like
Well,
that.
you see comments on those videos all the time. Well, he shouldn't have run. Oh, well, if he wasn't doing anything wrong in the first place, he wouldn't have had to,
Right.
There's definitely situations where that doesn't
If you weren't
apply.
doing anything wrong in the first place, yeah, that is what they would say.
Yeah.
Which is a weak ass argument.
There's people that get shot having a bad taillight, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Like, I don't know, dude. It doesn't... If you're really not doing anything wrong, there's no reason for police force in the first place.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're out there investigating, dude.
It's fucking...
Tracking you down.
It
Shooting
is
you.
crazy. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man.
Cops are scary.
Cops are super scary. I'm actually the most afraid of cops than anything.
Yeah.
Anything on this planet.
I used to want to be a cop. I still almost kind of want to be a cop because something's got to be done. Someone
Yeah.
with some goddamn sense has got to get in there and be and like you know what I mean, fix that shit up. But I don't think I'm the guy.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
There's no way.
And the last thing, I can't be in a situation where I believe one thing and the law says the other too. Like
Yeah, that would happen way too much.
there's
Yeah.
genuinely laws where like that I don't agree with at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, you
And
have
it
to
doesn't make
enforce.
sense to and then you're this is the base reason like why I don't like the police force as it is, because like there's plenty of laws that we've put in place that completely infringe upon our just basic human rights,
Yeah,
and they just like swore an oath to uphold those laws instead of our rights.
yeah,
There's laws that contradict the Constitution, and that doesn't make any sense.
yeah.
I mean, sure, there's been plenty of revisions to the Constitution. There's probably going to need to be more revisions. There's some shit that needs to get fixed out here, but like,
Yeah, to just sign your loyalty to the laws instead of anything else, you know what I mean?
it seems silly. Yeah,
Especially when shit gets revised. Shit gets revised like fucking crazy.
yeah. We're never right.
We're
We're
never
never going to
right.
be right.
Yeah,
We'll never tackle gun control. I think it's over. As far as guns are concerned, dude, forget about it. We'll have guns forever. People will continue to get shot. There's just nothing. It's always going to be a stalemate.
yeah,
It's always just going to be like, oh, these people don't want guns. These people definitely want guns, and as many as you can possibly give them.
yeah,
Like, both standpoints are too extreme, and you're never going to find middle ground. I come from a family, like, where, like, it's a pastime to go and shoot AR-15s. Like, it's for real, for real. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I just, like, enjoy shooting guns, dude.
You shot a lot of guns?
Yeah, plenty.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never shot a real gun.
Really? Oh, it's super fun. But
Shot like BB guns and stuff.
James, I'll just take you. We'll go.
I'm afraid of guns, dude.
No, there's not.
I'm
Well,
straight up
listen,
afraid.
dude, there's nothing to be afraid of. Is like with
I make mistakes. And
Absolutely.
I've seen some dumbass motherfuckers out there making some dumbass motherfucking mistakes. And any one of those people could be holding a gun and accidentally drop it and discharge a round into my foot, dude.
my uncle
you
shot
know-
his own finger off
Yeah,
in his basement, like when he pulled like.
it's exactly what I don't
can't,
want.
I can't remember the exact situation, but yeah, he shot his knuckle off pretty
That's
much.
exactly what I don't want.
But like, dude, it's not. It's as long as you're being conscious, and he even admitted he was like, yeah, I just stopped paying attention.
Right, well, I stop paying attention all the time.
If it's something that you're so concerned
Sometimes-
about, like you would be more hyper aware than probably even me, because I'm completely comfortable. So if I gave you explicit instructions, I'm sure you would follow them.
Listen, I know to always, when I'm peeing, aim for the toilet, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes I don't even look. And it's not because I you know,
Yeah, but when you shoot a gun, it generally doesn't like just spray all over the bowl like how it does when it's pretty much, you know, you shoot a gun and it goes in one direction, you know.
yeah, but
You can
did you ever walk around and pee a little bit accidentally?
in my pants?
Yeah.
Sure.
So what if you're like, wow, I'm having such a great time with this gun. Woo, it's gun time. And then you shoot your buddy right there.
You don't do that.
well,
You just don't do that.
yeah.
You don't act like a
Generally
dickhead,
speaking, if
dude.
you're around other people who are aware of any sort of gun safety, if you start doing that, they'll freak the fuck out and tell you to stop.
Yeah,
Right,
dude.
right.
It's,
All right, well, it doesn't have to be that.
listen,
but it
it's
could
gonna
be
be
like,
under like
it could be like, oh, I'm getting my gun out of my case. It's a fun time with these guns, huh? And then you accidentally knock it
Listen,
off, or you know what I mean?
James. There's a gun range between you and I. We could meet there, It would take us probably equal time to get there. They have trained professionals on the premises. They have guns that you can rent, and there's going to be somebody over your shoulder making sure you do the right thing the entire time.
That's fine. Sounds like
Yeah,
a good
that's
time.
fine, and it
That
would-
sounds like a good time for other people.
It would no, James. It would be a good time for you, and I think you're underestimating. Like,
They're loud.
you have hearing protection. You don't just walk in there fucking bare naked ears, dude. They are loud.
Yeah, they're loud.
They're loud as fuck. I literally put
They're
I
deadly.
put earplugs in, and then I put hearing protection like earmuffs over that.
Yeah, I don't like wearing
They're
earplugs or
They're
earmuffs.
not deadly if you don't point them at something
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
living.
Okay, here's the other thing. I'm out on the road. I'm driving. I'm paying attention. I'm doing a good job. That doesn't mean that some fucking 18-wheeler, some dude can't be asleep at the wheel and plow right the fuck into me.
Yeah, but that guy's also not under professional supervision at all times.
I'm not saying that guns aren't dangerous.
Sure.
I'm just saying
Yeah,
that
they absolutely are.
if you're at a shooting range,
Yeah.
you cannot like that some people have guns and still enjoy it.
Which would you feel more comfortable around, a gun or a sword? Like, would you swing a sword around? I feel like I would cut my fucking own penis off by accident if I had the opportunity to have like a real
You work with a
katana.
knife, what, every day?
Yes, that's neither here nor there, and I definitely fuck my shit up on that knife all the time. Not all the time. That's no. I actually
Because
haven't.
You got to be complacent.
But I have. Yeah, it's when you just be careless, and I feel like the disconnect from my knife to a gun is gonna be a lot less. You know, like I feel like I'm gonna be a little more hyper aware of a gun. That being said, when I was young, we went hunting, my dad and I definitely dropped my gun out of the tree.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That happened. And I have accidentally discharged a round before. But
You know what I have done neither of? I've never dropped a gun out of a tree or accidentally discharged a round. Discharged a round? Yeah, discharged a round.
well,
I've accidentally
but I was
discharged
also
around,
but-
I was also a naive child, and maybe children shouldn't be holding guns.
And you want to know why
Um,
those two things never happened? It's because I was never around guns and I stayed away.
James, it's like
from the
you're not
guns.
just gonna get shot. Just like going and looking at some guns and shooting
Okay,
them and shit.
but what are the odds of me getting shot right now in a room that presumably has no visible guns?
None. You are probably not
none.
going to get shot in here.
Right, very close to none. What are the odds of me getting shot at a gun range?
Probably higher.
I like to play it safe, dog.
You really wouldn't go with me. Joe, would you go with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking A, Joe would go with
I
me.
would go with you.
I'm not really a gun person either, but
I know that.
I would go.
I know that.
Be like, yo, I want to do this.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm just saying, I'd probably need a couple hours beforehand to get in the right headspace. I would need to
Start now.
I,
Start now.
No,
We'll go
no.
eventually. I'm not saying we're going next week, tomorrow. We're not going anytime soon. I'm just like
I would need a
but we
full
are
night's sleep. I would need to probably.
fucking fine, dude. Or are you gonna be too nervous?
I need a week.
James is
I
gonna
need a
be
week.
too nervous. He's not gonna be able to sleep, and he's gonna call me at 6 a.m. and be like, "I haven't slept. I can't go today."
Yeah, probably.
God damn
James is gonna get so stressed out about the fact that he has to fire a gun that he just shoots himself.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
just like, you
Can't
know, it's
take
fuck
it.
this. I can't take it. I don't want to get shot, so he shoots himself.
Yo, I'm afraid of that. Maybe I would act like that. I don't even know.
That's like the
Never
people that
had a gun.
intentionally give themselves AIDS. Like there's people that literally,
I thought the closer one would be shooting yourself in the foot to get out of the army, but
yeah.
sure.
Well, there's people that are so afraid of getting
You know what the
AIDS
other
that they
thing-
seek out getting AIDS so they can just get it and get it
Chill
over
out.
with.
That's the other thing is I don't trust myself with a gun. Because
You might get AIDS.
I have thought before, like, I bet I could shoot myself in the foot. Like, I bet it's not that. Like, I bet I could, like, handle a bullet wound
I'm
to
sure-
the foot. I would totally fucking shoot a toe off just because I got too confident. I'd be like, ha, I wouldn't be that bad. You know what I mean? I'm a dumbass.
I
That's
doubt
why
it.
I don't want to be
I
around
doubt that
guns.
would ever even
'Cause,
occur
like-
to you. Would you ever pick up a hammer, put your thumb on the table, or like,
Yes.
or like Joe's wedding night? Joe's wedding night where he-
already
I
done that
have
with a
done
hammer.
that.
Where-
I've definitely done that.
Or Joe's wedding night where he pulls out his ding dong and punches it on the table a couple of times. You're saying you would just do that because you think you can fucking take it?
sometimes I do some dumb ass shit. Sometimes when I
admit,
when my
this
want my
is-
hands to be busy.
A brain like this is why I kind of miss living alone. Because you can just follow through with whatever you want. Like, there's plenty of things that I think about doing, and I'm like, well, I live with another person. There's
So,
no way I could do this with them
Yeah,
around.
dude, no one
Yeah.
keeps me in check.
Yeah.
I can do anything. I
There's-
definitely would, dude. I'd get real if I had a gun in my house. I was gonna get a gun. I was filling out the little application, and I was like, the license or whatever, and I was like,
You were going to go as far as to get a license to carry. You can just get a gun and
I
not
know.
have a license to carry.
I didn't understand that until a little later. At that time, I was trying to get
Well,
like,
that's
a license
fine.
to concealed
I
carry.
would prefer that you get a license to conceal carry if
Me
you're
too.
going to get a gun.
If I was gonna have a gun, I'd want a little piece of paper so that I could
Yeah.
prove that I'm allowed to have it. Yeah.
Well, you don't need. You can in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is an open carry state. I can go buy a handgun and a holster and keep it on my belt,
Yeah.
and that's perfectly legal. But the concealed carry is literally just so you can fucking tuck it in your pants. You can fucking have a concealed carry holster that you pull.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Like-
not trying to let people know I got a gun if I got a gun. 'Cause
I
I'm
agree.
easily overpowered. You know what I mean?
I also
if someone who wanted a gun who was, 5 pounds heavier, they could be 5 pounds lighter than me.
I
It could be a
100%
child.
back
It could
you
be
up.
a 13-year-old kid who has some ill intent, and I could be sleeping on the train or something, and he'd be like, pow, and
Yeah.
get me, dude.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't want anybody.
I'm
to
not
know
that
you have a
quick.
gun.
I don't have
It's true.
great reflexes.
The people that walk around with an open carry just cause they're trying to prove something to somebody.
Yeah.
You should go the extra mile and get it fucking concealed carries.
Yeah,
Because
for
like
sure.
nobody needs to know that you have a gun.
But if I had a gun in my home,
Because there's some people, I'm sure if you saw just a random guy walk in with an open carry, it would put you on edge, wouldn't it?
I would hate that.
Yeah.
I would leave
I feel similarly.
because
I don't
what are the
necessarily.
odds of me getting shot in a room with no guns? Very low. Odds of me getting shot in a room with guns substantially
Yeah.
higher.
So you want to put it away. I think that should be like the general rule, but then that opens up the whole police thing again. It's just
Like when cops are around, they got guns on them and shit. That shit freaks me out. I just straight up don't like when there's guns around.
a friend of mine got pulled over. He has a concealed carry permit. You have to inform an officer when they pull you over that you have a license to conceal carry. He informed the officer as soon as he walked up. He was like, "Officer, I have a concealed carry permit. I have a firearm in the car." The officer immediately drew his gun and said, "Don't you dare reach for anything or I'll fucking murder you." Or like he said, "I will shoot you in the head
Yeah,
if you reach for anything right now." That's a problem.
that is a problem.
Somebody who's just genuinely following the rules
Yeah,
can still just as easily get shot.
yeah.
That seems super extreme.
I don't want to
know.
have to tell a cop that I got a car and freak him out, or tell a cop that I got a gun and freak him out. Hey, officer, I'm in a car.
He's like, "Okay, now you can step out of the car because I'm arresting you. You are clearly intoxicated."
But yeah, I'd get too comfortable if I had a gun in my home and I'd fucking blast the toe off because I'm a fucking idiot. That's what I'm worried
Are those
about.
other Joy-Cons on the charger?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'm really trying to get down some Smash after
Oh
this.
yeah, I don't know how much
What
how
time
much
is it
time
right
I
now?
got. It's 1:30.
Jesus
You got started
Christ!
late, man.
You want to cut her here and get
Get
a
it?
round in or something?
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
it. Let's
cool,
do
man.
it. On that note, everyone go home and shoot your toe off. You idiot.
Have a good day, everybody. This has been a Danger Podcast. Bye.